Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Minecraft stream. How is everybody doing today? Everybody feeling pretty good? Feeling pretty decent? Pretty swell? Pretty fine? Like a fine bird? A fine bird. That's a term we haven't heard in a long time, is fine bird. Because things haven't been so fine, but now they're pretty fine. Just like the wine which we dine. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore. But just so that you're aware, today I had a second root canal, which I know kind of sucks. You know, it sucks. I hated it. I didn't like any of it. Just like I didn't like that leap. But I figured, I would make that leap anyway because I kind of forgot where exactly we were going with this wall. I feel like we were going all the way out to there, but I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. Not 100% sure. The problem is, though, this tree, I think, needs to come down. And as much as I really don't want to break down this savanna tree, I kind of have to do it. Because it's kind of in our way, especially if we're gonna, go straight. And I would like to go straight, like straight across to the thing over here. Because yeah, we need to be protected on all the sides that we can, and I don't want to take a chance, if we don't cover all of our bases here. We're gonna leave this tree there, though. That tree's going to stay there, and then this tree's going to stay there. But for right now, this tree over here is going to go bye-byes. And, yeah, hopefully, just like this tree going bye-byes, the infection that my tooth had, which is why I had to get a root canal again today, hopefully that infection goes bye-bye as well, because I'm going to be very disappointed if in a year from now I go back to the endodontist and they say, "Oh, hey, remember that root canal that we did last year? Yeah, we're gonna have to do it again." That would suck. That would really, really suck. I personally don't want to say how much I had to pay for the root canal. Because it's I feel like that's more of a personal thing, and I just don't really feel like speaking about. Oh, for heaven's sake, how in the world does that even happen? I was looking at the darn thing, and it decided to do its own little. Oh my Lanta, what am I doing? Okay, you need to go away. The sun is going down. I'm kind of disappointed that the sun is going down because I was hoping that I could, finish this wall here, but no, friggin' tall grass has to be in my way, and for continuity's sake, I'm just going to break all this and get bajillions of seeds for no reason. Scratch my head, too, because I'm an itchy boy. I'm an itchy PS2 freak. Itchy freak 11223. 'Tis not a good thing, but maybe it could be. I have no idea. But, yeah, look at this empty space that I'm going to do things with eventually, as soon as I get stuff and things, enough materials, I guess. Same thing with this house. This house is going to be changed. We're going to change the house. Okay, there are going to be a lot of things that we're going to change in this world, and one of the things is going to be this house. This platform might stay, not 100% sure, but this house is definitely going to turn into a barn, and I am kind of excited to see how well it's going to turn into a barn. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm also noticing that there are 4 to 6 whatchamadoodles in the water, drowned. I am also noticing that, oh, okay, I'm not even remotely close to where that sapling is for the tree. Which I don't know how I didn't get that sapling originally, because I think it was like right around here, right? Or am I just being dumb and the game is glitching? I have no idea. Where's the bloomin' sapling? I see it on the map, but I don't see it in front of me. It's bloody well ridiculous, unless it's like right over here. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea where it is. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying indeed. Or maybe it's on top of the freaking... Is it on top of here? Why is this a thing? I have no idea. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. If it was a snake, it would bite me, and the snake can go ahead and bite me because I don't see it anywhere. Not going to worry about it. We don't have time to worry about it, to be brutally honest. I want to get this wall up so that I don't have to worry about it anymore, and we can move on and have a mighty Minecraft adventure, because in all honesty, that's really what I want. I want a mighty Minecraft adventure. And I should have named the title that of this stream, but I did not. Because in all honesty, I am somewhat kind of sort of bored, and I do want to do things in this world. Mainly because Ryan Trahan, I was watching his... Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Well, it was, but then I guess I took too long. And we got sticks instead, which I'm not upset about. I'm not upset about the fact that we got sticks. I have no issue with getting sticks. I just feel like... Okay, this is probably gonna... No. You cannot go that way. You know what? I'm just gonna do that because I'm a little worried that it's gonna lead to some problems in the future. I don't know why. I just have that feeling, but I do. So it's going to be fine, everybody. All right, so this is going to be a path, obviously, but we're going to worry about it later, because what I want to do now is I actually do want to go down here, and I want to see what happens when we go on the other side, or see where I can start building another wall on the other side, because, again, would like to complete this wall in this episode, so that way we are prepared for whatever potential enemies randomly, fart about or whatever. So things kind of look pretty good over here. I will not dig out this little section over here. I say that now, but I probably will dig it out at some point. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? There's a part of me that kind of wants to now all of a sudden. And I really don't know how I feel about that. This side, however, I'm not quite sure if I want to dig this hill or if I just want to let it be, because, yeah, in all honesty, I don't know. Maybe I do want to dig it out. Maybe I should. In a way, I almost feel like I should. It's going to be not as big of a dig as the hill over yonder. At least I hope it's not going to be. I guess the only problem would be, like, this pillar's not all the way down, so we're going to have to find more of these bricks. Although, who knows? I probably will not continue that going down or whatever. I don't know. There are so many things to think about in this world. So many things. So many stuffs and so many things. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put these things in here. I want the farming, I think. Yeah, because I have enough seeds, so we'll put that in there. We have acacia. Oh, they're acacia. I don't know why I was thinking savanna trees, but they're acacia trees. Do we have any? Yeah, we do. We have saplings in there. Scratching my head. Randomly itchy for no apparent reason. We have acacia logs, which I guess I could put here. And then we have some stone, which I'll go ahead and... Actually, I won't put every stone in here, because I do want to make some shovels and such. The walls, I may just put in the... do I want to put them in the materials? Maybe I do. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm being a silly goose, and I'm just wasting space. And I'm pulling a Ryan Trahan by doing that. Let me actually change my chat to live chat. I have no idea why Minecraft insists that the live chat be not turned on. Okay, that was Blast Protection 1. All these guys are regular. Interesting. Alright. We need some shovels. So we'll go ahead and grab these guys. May as well organize the materials here and burp for no apparent reason. Get some belching going on. Unfortunately, we only have like 3-ish Minecraft hours to conduct this operation, and I'm not looking forward to it, to be very honest with everybody. It's just gonna have to happen, you know. Alright, so I think I want the wall to start like right here. So we'll put the wall on top of this, which means everything going in this direction is going to be dug up, which means we're just gonna have to make a line here. I love how that broke in like 2 seconds. It's crazy. We'll have to make a line here, and then we'll dig the stone that results. I don't like the fact that there's stone underneath here, but I get it. Also, I'm loving the fact that I'm getting the leaf litter. Like that is actually kind of a good thing. We need leaf litter because I would like to have some fuel so that I can progress in the game and I don't have to use coal all the time. Although coal, of course, is good for making torches, obviously, so we do want that. But I was also watching Ryan Trahan's World 3000 thing earlier today, and I was just like, because he was, oh, here we go, look at that. Made it all the way. Good deals. That just means we gotta go this way now. Hopefully nothing falls into the freaking water. So I'm gonna be sad if stuff does. Yeah, I was watching Ryan Trahan's thing today, and in World 3000, and he was talking about how having an infinite lava source is an amazing thing, and how that can be used as fuel. And I'm not sure why I didn't realize that. I feel like people in the future are probably going to look at my live streams and be like, PS2 Freak, you could have used lava as fuel. Didn't you know that? You've been playing the game for so many years, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be honest here, and I just, A, I didn't think about it, and B, I actually did not know that you could do that. I know I'm a silly goose in that regard. My apologies for being a noob. But yeah, no, it seriously, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it until Ryan Trahan spoke of it. So there you go. And I have done the unthinkable, which is literally go into this ravine here, which I didn't really want to do, but I did it anyway. So the next question becomes, maybe I shouldn't get ahead of myself here. It's also 1745 in the Minecraft world, which to me means it's starting to get late. So I probably should go to bed at some point. There's also leaf litter somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and maybe dig a little bit more here. And then go from there. Grab this leaf litter here. I know I did say that I was thinking about getting rid of this hill like earlier in the live stream stuff. So the fact that I'm actually doing it now, y'all probably shouldn't be surprised about it. But if you are, then either you haven't watched a lot of my videos recently, or I don't know. Because I do things and I say that I'm going to do things, and then the next thing you know, like, I actually do the things that I said I was going to do. I don't know. Phrasing is hard. Anywho, we are going to dig. This hill is going to be gone very soon. And I am kind of excited for it to be gone. Wonder how the subtitles are going to be for that kind of weird phrasing there. Or it was like, I'm going to be excited for it to be gone. Like, is it going to add an extra it there? PS2 Freak will never know, because PS2 Freak tends to not watch back his videos. Fun fact. Actually, technically I do, but I just, I do it at other moments in my life. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just like to rabble on for no reason. Alright, so we're here now. This is where the wall's going to stop. Okay, for some reason my brain said that, like, all this was dug up, but that's incorrect. That is very incorrect there, PS2 Freak. Very incorrect indeed. Ooh, there's some iron there. Hot diggity dog. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, PS2 Freak, you should have an iron farm. In all honesty, like, I've thought about it more. I'm kind of opposed to the idea. Mainly because of how Ryan Trahan handled it in his world. And mainly because I'm not sure where I would put it other than across the way into the one island where we got a lot of the cows and stuff. But then again, like I said, I told myself that I wouldn't dig up this hill, and yet here I am digging up this hill. So you just never know, folks. You just never know. You never know what the PS2 Freak's going to do. He could say one thing one day, and then all of a sudden he changes his mind and says something completely different, and does something completely different the next day. Kind of like how I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this dirt. Like, legit, I have no earthly idea what I'm going to do with it all. If anybody has any ideas of what I could do with dirt, please let me know. Potentially, I could use it for the nether, but why would I want to do that when there's, like, plenty of other things that would be better, I think. Like, at some point, I really want to get a Silk Touch pickaxe, and then if I can find a snowy biome, I would like to grab some snowiness. I'm scratching my hand right now because for some reason it was very itchy. God dang it, dude! What the? Why do I have to have freaking slippery feet in every single freaking game that I play? Slippery feet, slippery feet. Oh, and there we go, back into the water again. All right, how many? I have 2 shovels left. Okay. Yeah, because, like, I wasn't going to get rid of this hill because I felt like it was just fine. And then here I am now deciding, actually, no, I do want to get rid of this hill. Which, I don't know. I feel like it's probably a good idea. In theory, it's a good idea. Alright, so lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and grab us another shovel. I think there's one more shovel in my inventory right now, which is just fine. That just means I'll have to make a bajillion more, because this hill is going to take a good while to get rid of, and I also feel like I may need to make some more stone pickaxes as well, because we're going to have a lot of stone to mine here. Like, seriously, like, look at all this stone right here. I mean, this is gonna be a project and a half here. And I may or may not be regretting it right now. Actually, no, I'm not regretting it at all. Not regretting it at all. That is for darn sure. I mean, I did say that I was kind of bored. So, kind of want to, do something like this here. So, I've been thinking too, after watching Ryan Trahan's lovely videos of World 3000, I've been looking at his main base, and I've been thinking, like, this is kind of an interesting setup that he's got here. Like, it's underground, which I kind of like that underground aesthetic. And then I also like the fact that he put, like, wood underground. I don't know why, like, the wood thing is, like, something that's really interesting to me. It just is. And I almost want to make an underground base. But I'm not quite sure because I've got these two buildings here, obviously. One of these two buildings is going to be my main base. But I also feel like just having an underground base, like an underground layer, would be really spiffy. And we could, like, fix it up with wood pieces and all that sort of stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. If you're still watching this video at the, 21-minute mark, post in the comments below and let me know if you want... Oh, God. Not another pillager. Okay, we need to move. We need to make these guys come over here. God dang it, man. I'm trying to freaking make my base better so that these pinguses don't freaking ruin it. Okay. I need to grab some arrows. So I'm not having these guys attack my horses and such. So we need to make... Actually, we need to grab my bow and arrow. So I'm going to put that stone back. Materials can go in here. We should have enough to make bows and arrows and such. That's the farming chest. Here we go. Dirt can go in there. So can the gravel. Okay, where is my bow? Actually, before I do that, or did I put this in farming? Did I put the... Yes, I did. Okay. I figured that's where I put it. So we'll put that in there for now. More seeds. Do we have any flowers in here? Oh, we do. Okay. So the flowers go in there. We've got our final shovel, but we got... What are the pillagers doing? There are two in the water, and there are two over yonder. That just makes no freaking sense. Whatever. I'm not worried about that. I am going to slay them, and I need to make some arrows. That's what I need to do. Okay, how do we make arrows? Can I freaking go down, please? Thank you. Jeez. Oh, there's some raw gold in there. All right, let's do... Oh, here we go. So I need flint, a stick, and I need a feather. Shoot. I don't have a feather, and I don't feel like slaying chickens for no apparent reason. Okay, well, those three pillagers are apparently sailing off into the distance. The two of them I feel like we could take without making arrows, so maybe I'm just overreacting here. Okay, we really need to... You know what? We probably should kill skeletons more, because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, well... Oh, piercing one and breaking one? That's pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Alright, let's freaking fight these freaking pinguses over here. Those guys went over there. I'm just going to let them float into the randomness. I'm gonna slay these guys, though. Hello. How's it going? You guys lagged there for a second. Oh, mother. Yes, hurt your friend. There we go. Alright, killed both of them. I got their crossbow somehow. Those guys are just gonna drift over yonder, and I could care less if they drift over yonder, to be brutally honest. It just kind of annoys me that... Good lord. It's barely even worth keeping that crossbow, not gonna lie. Like, seriously, what is the point of having that crossbow? It's such a low durability. It's like half a millipixel. It's ridiculous. Alright, well, those pinguses are floating around over yonder. My crops are slowly growing. Those guys are pretty much ready to be picked. However, we need to make more shovels. And I am going to just plop that crossbow in there because why the heck not? I know I probably shouldn't, but whatever. Oh, shovel, 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 shovel. I need to make shovels. So lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and make some shovels. Actually, there's probably not enough materials there. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I could be wrong. Alright, so I'm going to do... Let's do about 10. 10 each here. There we go. Actually, you know what? That should be plenty. There we go. Okay. Plenty of shovels there. That's not where I wanted to go. What am I doing? Okay, that goes in there. Stone goes in here. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Cool beans. Cool beans. Let's keep on shoveling our way to victory here. I'm just annoyed. I'm just really annoyed. I mean, look at those guys. They're just freaking floating around over there. And the only ones to really do anything are the ones that were over here. I mean, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's just bloody well crazy. At some point, too, I think we probably should slay some chickens because I do want to create some arrows. But then again, I feel like skeletons are more likely going to give us arrows. Because, I mean, feathers are great to have, but I don't really want to slay chickens just because I need feathers. Don't want to get the bloody feathers from the bloody chickens. That's just slaughter. Disappointing slaughter. And there goes that shovel. Now you're probably wondering, PS2 Freak, why are you keeping the dirt underneath there? And that is because at that section there, I don't think there's anything underneath us, so I don't necessarily want to dig because then I'm gonna have to waste time swimming back to this section here. Don't really feel like doing that. So same thing goes for all the random dirt here. I mean, there's really, in my opinion, no point in just digging that dirt up. So oh man, just imagine though if I was doing something like Ryan Trahan right now, like where he's doing the 20-minute challenge. I mean, it's already 29 minutes into the video, and I feel like we barely made any progress. I mean, compared to Ryan Trahan, I feel like we barely made any progress, period. Like, we got some animals going, but we don't have all the upgrades. We haven't really... I mean, we traded with a villager, but we haven't, like, gotten a villager in our area. And then we haven't made more villagers. And we haven't given villagers jobs in our area either. But see, I feel like I'm focusing more on the building right now. And Ryan Trahan is more so doing just sporadic stuff, I feel. So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I'm not Ryan Trahan by any means, but sometimes I kind of wish that, like, my progress was going as fast as Ryan Trahan. But then again, I think the issue is that I'm creating more than I am doing, like, exploration or anything. So that could be it. How's it going? I'm going to butcher your name, my friend. I am so sorry about this. Vester is better. Okay. I was thinking that was an L. I don't know why I was thinking that was an L. But how's it going, Vester is better? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently bored right now. Hence why I wanted to stream. I just felt the urge to stream. Do some Minecraft. Make this place a little bit better. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of the... I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of these dirt blocks, by the way. Just found my live stream, eh? That's pretty cool. See, that's one thing that I find very interesting, is that people just randomly find my streams, and I'm excited for that. But I've noticed that people find my streams mainly because I think I put the hashtag Minecraft in the title. And that's cool. Right now, I am digging up a part of this hill here because I want to put a wall over here. And I kind of want to expand a little bit my area. I'm going to jump in here simply because there are dirt blocks to be had. Look at the beautiful coal that I cannot get. I mean, I can get it. I just don't feel like sitting there for 2 hours trying to slowly but surely mine it. See, that also means that I would need to, get enchantments, which I just haven't done yet. I'm at level 32. You would think that I would be able to get them by now, but no. No, I barely have any books in my enchantment room. Subscribe. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for the subscription. Definitely appreciate that for sure. Gosh, I am like messing up my words right now. My tongue does not want to move. It just wants to have a mind of its own. Which makes no sense, but whatevers. But yeah, no, I do appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Boobity bobbity boo, getting rid of all this dirt. It's a dirty stream. Oh, I see somebody's in the emoticons there. Somebody's pushing the emotes. Bet you anything it's Medic. My buddy Medic is watching my stream. I see them emoticons. I feel like I want to call them something else, like a Tricepticon or something. Like one of those, Transformers. I see you, Medic. Random zooming Medic into the chat. Finished pump training. Heck yeah, man. How'd it go? How'd the pump training go? Poggers mode. The mode of the Pog. It sounds like another title that I would put up on my YouTube channel. The mode of the Pog. I also don't know why I'm going back over here, but I guess it's to grab all the dirt that just randomly appears. Random dirt randomly appearing for no reason. Ooh, rural water supply. Them all stanky and wet. I'll snap, girl. stanky, wet, moist. Ooh, woof. If you want to clip that, you can. I don't really. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I went to Sheetz today, and I went there after visiting my old job, saying hello to my former coworkers, and yeah, I grabbed some Sheetz coffee, 2 cans of Sheetz coffee, because let me tell you what, folks. If y'all are in the United States, and y'all are in, I guess, like, the eastern-ish part of the United States, and y'all have heard of the gas station known as Sheetz, they've got some darn good coffee there. I mean, I love that stuff. Now, my irritable bowel syndrome does not like that stuff, but my taste buds most certainly love that stuff, and so does my brain. Because, you know, sleepy PS2 freak gets very sleepy. And let me tell you what, I kind of am getting a little sleepy right now. But that's only because, like, my brain has been trained recently to go to bed at, like, 9 or 10 at night instead of, like, 11 or 12 at night. So, did it give you the sheets? No, I haven't had it yet. They normally don't affect my IBS, but coffee in general, I feel like, does that. So, see what happens tomorrow. Anywho, look at this, folks. Making some progress over here. Wowee. I mean, that's an expansion of the tree farm that we could do. We could expand the barn going this way. I think it'd be fantastic. This is great. We're going to go to bed, though, because it's 1928 in the Minecraft world time. Coffee ruins my soul, but coffee is good for your soul. Unless you drink it black. Actually, no, I do like it black. I do like black coffee. I really do. Not going to lie. Like Starbucks, straight up Starbucks coffee. Oh, yeah. I'll drink that stuff straight. You have another soul? Is it a dark soul? Black coffee is great. Yeah, that is for sure. But seriously, like, if I had the money to go to Starbucks, like, every day, I would just get straight dark Starbucks. Like, that is how crazy I am in terms of coffee. But I do like me some sweet coffee. Like I said, give me Sheetz coffee every day, and I'll be a happy PS2 freak. Like I said before too, my stomach won't be a happy PS2 freak stomach, but my brain will most certainly be a happy PS2 freak brain. So there you go. All right, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and mine all of this jank here. I will say this. I think getting the stone here is probably a good thing too, because that can replenish our stone, and it can help us with building the pathways that I want to build to get to the villagers. So, hey, you know what? Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is a sign that I'm doing the right thing here, and I just need to take my time and not worry about Ryan Trahan right now. Vester, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Definitely appreciate it for sure. I'll see you in the next one, my friend. Use your scene safely. My gothic scene? Are you insisting that I be a scene kid? In all honesty, though, I wouldn't consider myself a scene kid, but I definitely was interested in that kind of stuff back in the day. Like, I totally would have worn the gothic stuff. I totally would have worn the emo kid stuff. I most certainly listened to emo kid music. Like I love Fall Out Boy. I don't know if any of you would consider Anberlin emo music. I know it definitely came out in, the early 2000s and such. But, yeah. I see what you did there, Medic. I definitely see what you did there. But, yeah, if you talk to one of my friends who's known me for a good while, she would probably say that I definitely was not a scene kid, and then she would insist that she was a scene kid, in which case I would kind of agree with that, but only because I have seen old pictures of her when she was a scene kid, and I was just like, well, dang, okay, I see how it is. What is... Oh. I was like, why am I being pushed back? That just seems kind of weird, but it's because the flow of water is happening, so there you go. Minecraft and its flow of water. Alright, well, this is kind of what I wanted here. Not particularly, but it is what it is. I may just go back to the base here before I mine up anything else and put all this dirt away. My freaking garden needs to grow faster. Shower briefly. Okay. Get clean, my friend. Get clean. Let's see. Dirt, dirty dirt, 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 dirt. And then we want stone over here. And then I think, did we put... No, we put that in the farming chest. This leaf litter. That's what we did. More seeds for some reason. We got some flint, which goes in... Whoops. Was not holding the shift button there. You know what? I'm not going to worry about having stone shovels in my inventory anymore, so they're going to go there. And then we're just going to do that. And we're going to keep on mining. That's what we're going to do. Hooty hooty hoo. Okay, I'm going to wait probably one more day, and then I think it'll be time for farming. Gosh, this looks so weird, not having the hill here. Like, super weird. But you know what? We're not going to have those silly, pesky pinguses anymore, known as freaking pillagers. They're not going to be coming to our base anymore, unless they somehow come by the sea. Which, I mean, if they do that, then poopity poop. But we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Who knows what will happen? I don't even know. I also don't know if I want to fill this whole entire section in with grass or not. Because, I mean, again, if we're going to make the barn over on this side... I see no reason why we would want to make this section grass unless we want to move all the animals in here. In which case, maybe we want mini sections of grass. So we'll go ahead and, put dirt blocks back, which hopefully they will turn into grass blocks. Not 100% sure about that, but we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes indeed. Mining, gonna mine this area. It's gonna be super fun. And we're going to be successful. Oh yeah. Getting all this dirt. Love it when I get all the dirt. Getting all that dirt. Now I'm getting all that stone. I think the next thing we should do is actually make the path. Like, start making it. Because, I mean, I've already taken up, like, almost 45 minutes of the stream to, like, literally getting rid of this whole entire hill. Or this section of the hill. And I feel like the time could be more spent or better spent, like actually building something. So yeah. But I like the fact that there's iron here. Like, hopefully we can mine it up without losing pickaxes and such. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bye, oh boy, oh boy, bye, 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 bye. Again, for those of you who are watching, not 100% sure if I'm going to make an iron farm or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? I have no idea. If you want me to, like, post in the comments and be like, PS2 Freak, you need to make an iron farm. It's so much easier. Blah, 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 blah. And then maybe I will make an iron farm. I don't know. I mean, I guess it probably would make sense in a way. And maybe I probably would make it closer. But I feel like too, it would involve a lot of smelting the cobblestone into smooth stone. And I feel like that's not... I don't have enough energy or whatever to do that. Or enough, like, resources for that sort of stuff. I say that, and then I have, like, 3 piles of leaf litter. And everybody's like, PS2 Freak, you've got 3 piles of leaf litter you could utilize. Why don't you do that? To that I say, Pingus. Alright, so the fence is going to end, obviously, right there. I'm not going to do a fence over here, because that doesn't make any sense. I know it probably doesn't make any sense for me to have an actual fence over here, seeing as this is like a huge hill. But you just never know. I'm going to get this iron over here as well, because I feel like I should. And there we go. Look at that. The hill is gone. These guys have more room now for activities if they wish to conduct activities. That is up to them, although they are kind of tethered to those posts there. So, yeah, no, we're going to make a fence. We're going to start probably right about here, and we're going to keep on going that way. It's not going to be too large of a fence. So that should be exciting. But, yeah, no, I'm thinking maybe we make a huge barn, like a really big barn. And maybe we move... Either we make a huge barn like here, or we move some of the animals over here, and then we make like a tree farm over here. I think that's what's going to happen. 'Tis hopefully going to be the plan, but we shall see. We shall see. Nighttime, sleepy time. Time to sleep in the Minecraft world. It is day 109, ladies and gentlemen, in Minecraft. Day 109. We have surpassed all expectations. Actually, we haven't. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But that is neither here nor there, folks. That is just neither here nor there. Now, I'm going to finally put this leaf litter in here, because I do want to smelt this raw gold, which is probably a dumb thing to do, but you know what? It doesn't matter to me. It is my world after all. It is my world after all. It is my world after all. Look at this, like 51 iron. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's grab these 3 walls, because I feel like that's going to be enough. Not 100% sure. I think we also want to farm. So that's going to be fun and exciting. But lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. How tall did we do the thing? Hang on. I'm being dumb. Completely forgetting how tall I did the wall. Where is the wall? There's the wall. Did I do a 3? Oh, shoot. How do I get up there? Is it a 3 or is it a 2? I'm having a brain fart. I think it's a 3. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to go through here. I don't know why I even swam all the way over there. Just wasting everybody's time. Alright, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms go up here. And it is a 2. It is a 2. Okay. So then, hang on. Why are there sections where it's 3? Oh, wait. Unless I goofed at some point. Did I goof? And just say, oh, it's 3 now? Oh, you know what? I think I did goof. I think it's supposed to be 3. That would make more sense. So lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, fill in that. That should work theoretically. And then I guess we could fill in this section here, but hang on. Let me look at the other side. Okay, everything is 2 until you get to right there. And then everything's 3 until you get to here, which is 2. But then it goes to 3 again. I don't know, this is kind of a weird wall. Not gonna lie. Kind of a weird wall. I probably won't worry too much about it. But then again, I think I'm going to do a 3 thing high. Yeah. That's 3 right there. So most of it is going to be 3. And then I would say over here it could be 2. I almost feel like somebody's going to yell at me for that. But I don't know. I just feel like 2 is good enough, and then once you get over here it's 3. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Not going to worry about it. So let us just kind of assume then. Oh yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that random opening there. Because if we're going to get rid of the house, I mean, I guess maybe there could be a connection to the barn. Maybe that's what we'll do. Connect it to the barn. So let's go ahead and do 3. Because I'm thinking if we do 3, it will essentially cause it will essentially provide us good cover, I feel, from the pillagers, because I feel like the pillagers keep coming from over there, and it's kind of annoying. So, and that is actually probably, maybe it is. I was going to say that's not going to work, but actually I think it will. I'm just going to grab this leaf litter here, simply because it's here, and because, well, that's just going to go down on the floor. Yeah, I'm just going to grab all this leaf litter. Get very distracted by all the leaf litter that I'm grabbing instead of putting up the wall like I should be. But you know what? It's just going to have to, be a thing, because the wall's going to go all the way over here. And then who knows if I'm going to be, over here again. I probably will, but, Alright, most of the things are clear. Wow, we got literally a stack from that. That's crazy. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it for that. Doobie-doobie-doo. I am excited, though. I'm excited for this to be a completed wall. And it's going to look marvelous. That's for darn sure. I like how kind of even it is, too, like going up on the thing there. But yeah, I think this side's going to be higher, mainly because of the pillagers that come this way. And I don't feel like having pillagers randomly pingusing in on my village. By golly, these freaking pillagers are annoying. I don't want them. Oh, and now it's raining. Oh, man. Don't like the fact that it's raining. It's okay, though, because we need the rain for my crops to grow. And yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Are we actually going to do it? Like, are we actually going to run out of the 3 stacks that I grabbed? Because that would be kind of funny. Oh my Lanta. Freaking Celebrity Fate, man. But it looks really good. I'm so super happy for that. I'm super happy. See, now we are protected on this side. So anybody who decides to come from over there, they're not going to know we're here because there's a wall over there. And I'm thinking, actually, you know what? Maybe we should put a wall along this. And then, I don't know, at some point, well, yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that. Because at some point, there probably should be an entrance over here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Really don't know. Because again, people could invade from this direction, from the south. And I don't want that to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. We also need to figure out this situation here, if we are going to keep this whole section. Which, I think we are, but who knows. Okay. So now, nobody's going to be able to come into our base from over here, which is fine. I have no issue with that. So I'm just going to do this. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Everything is now pretty much complete. For the most part. So I'm liking the fact that we have the wall. The wall is good. I think when we wake up tomorrow, we will go ahead and start farming. But for right now, I'm going to grab the sugar cane. And that should, yep, that gave us 18. That's good. Let's go ahead and sleep. Go ahead and sleep this one off here. I can't believe we've been almost streaming this for an hour. I feel like I say that constantly. But it's true. I mean, it surprises me every time that we stream this, that we just somehow end up streaming for, you know, or like the stream like quickly goes by, I think is what I'm trying to say. All right, actually, you know what? I'm going to grab one of these, and then I may just do that. Put you in here. Put you there. Come down this way. And it looks like we've got some gold bars pretty much complete, which is great. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to put these guys in there. And I kind of want to make a copper golem. but I'm not 100% sure if I really want to or not. You know what? Let's just turn all this raw copper into stuff, and then if we can't, yeah, let's just turn all that raw copper into stuff. I may make another furnace. Not gonna lie, so we have enough. We have enough stone. We have enough. Actually, wait. Where is my other? Here we go. Grab that. I'm gonna make another furnace. So let's do 2 more. Boom. So we'll do, gosh, where do I want to put this? You know what? I'm going to put it right here. Put both of them there. At least for now. Then I'm going to do that. We're going to let all of that jank cook. Get some more paper. And then we'll go ahead and go back to the materials chest and put all of our materials back in here. Good Lord, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of freaking paper. I mean, if we had like a poop ton of freaking leather, like my goodness, we would be making books like it ain't nothing. But as it is, we only have, you know, a certain amount. All right, that is almost done. The rest of this is going to take a while. Let's go ahead and get to farming here, because it is finally time to farm all this stuff up here. And I think once we farm, I'm going to go ahead and start getting villagers over here, or at least making a path to get villagers to come over here. And working on that path, because this is taking too long, I feel, and I kind of want to have villagers, you know? I want to have villagers. I want to have a ton of villagers. I want to be able to, you know, start getting advancements and stuff in this game. And yeah, I want to get to the level of Ryan Trahan, and I feel like we can certainly get to that level. It's just, it takes a lot of time, you know. It's kind of weird that, you know, he's gotten to this level already, but I also feel like he's, you know, he started a little bit, well, I wouldn't say a little bit before I did, because I did have the previous world, and I did make some pretty good progress on that world. But then, of course, I got kind of bored of it and didn't really feel like doing it anymore. But I also didn't want to delete it, because I feel like I still want to complete it, you know. I don't know. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. There are the carrots. Let's get the potatoes now. Probably should get some eggs while I'm at it, in addition to potentially breeding some more chickens. I was going to say, if that potato did not plop into my inventory, I was going to be very disappointed in that potato, because I don't want to ruin my crops here. I don't want to ruin them at all. Alright, so here's some seeds. Let's go ahead and give the chickens some seeds. Oh my goodness gracious. Is that it? Is that all the chickens that we can do here? Okay. Cool. I'm going to collect all of the eggs. And that is a lot of eggs. At least a decent amount of eggs. Oh my god, why was the stream squirreling up there for a second? Okay, that was kind of weird. I feel like I need to move my hand. Because I'm freaking out. And I shouldn't be freaking out about, stream stuff. But I am. So maybe I just need to get a new computer. I don't know. Alright, the melons have started growing yet again, which is fine. There's a part of me that wants to start composting. And I think I may do that. I think I may actually compost. So let us tomatoes and mushrooms go ahead and do that. Get some bone meal out of this, Now we can make new stuff. There we go. Got 2 things of bone meal, which is great. And I'm actually kind of glad for that because, yeah, it's just good. All right, that is done. Let's go ahead and move that leaf litter to here. And then that's still cooking. Actually, that's going to go away here, so might as well watch the paint dry. Gotta watch the paint dry. Bum, 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 bum. And there we go. So half of it was done. Okay, I think we have some more. Yeah, we do. Got some more leaf litter. All right, where is the stuff? Right there. Okay, you're still cooking. Okay. So, we've got some lovely things of copper there, which is good. The bone meal, I think, is going to go into the materials chest as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. The rest of this is farming. Which I didn't realize we had a spot for a carrot in here. So that's quite interesting to me. Bam, brown eggs, beetroot, melons. Oh wait, I don't know why I did that with the wheat. That's okay. I'm not concerned about that. What are these? Okay, those are pumpkin seeds. Yeah, we got a lot of eggs. Got a lot of eggs. That's for darn sure. We have a lot of bundles too. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. Okay, farming is complete. And that is almost done. That's empty, and we got stuff in there. I gotta think now of what I want to do, because we've got this whole area now, which, like I said, is probably going to be a tree farm. It's going to be a barn, for sure. The question is, how big do we want the barn? And then, yeah. So now I'm having a brain fart as to what to do. Like, seriously having a brain fart as to what to do. I think, was I going to make, I guess I could make the fence kind of go across here. I almost want to do, oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to make the path. That's what I was going to do. I don't know. Post in the comments below, post in the chat if you think that I should go ahead and extend the wall to where the oceans are. I can't sleep yet. Okay. Yeah, post in the comments below or post in the chat. Let me know. I really do want to hear y'all's feedback about it, because part of me wants to put the wall right along there. Same thing with over that way. But then the part of me is like, maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Probably should make oh yeah, we definitely should make this a little bit taller here, because this is going to be, oh look, I can hop on top of the fence. Wowee. Yeah, that's gonna be a little tricky. All right, let's go ahead and go to bed because we took all that time to farm, and then we'll just kind of go from there, I guess. Start putting down the path for village number 2. You would think that I would do village number 1, but village number 2 is closer. So that's what we're going to do. Going to make a path for village number 2. This is going to be fun and exciting, and to answer somebody's potential future question, yes, I am going to put stairs up so that it's easier to access this path. And yes, I'm going to make it look like a castle-esque path. And what that looks like 100%, I'm not exactly sure, but I will know it when I see it, I guess. I'll have to look at my old videos from back in the day, because I know Hellish Monkey does some pretty good castle path things. Castle-esque paths. Okay, that needs to go away. We need to... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this dirt. That's what I'm going to do. This dirt shall be gotten rid of. As will the random grass that is growing. Random grass, it is very, very random. Okay, there we go. Whoops. It's not where I was looking to put a piece of stone there. Of course, this random grass, like I keep saying, is going to have to go away. And I think now is when we start to extend. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not quite yet. So we could dig this dirt up over here. Okay, here we go. I mean, this is kind of going to be uneven, but whatever. It is going to be fine. You know, I'm going to be honest, too. I didn't think it would be this low to the ground. But it looks like we're going to be literally getting low to the ground here. Which I'm okay with that. I have no issue with that. No issue whatsoever. That is fine by me. I would say we should start right here by floating on out. I may as well just move this into here. And then we shall keep going. Probably would be better if I'm in the ocean. I realized that the last time I did this path, that it's actually better for me to be swimming instead of like holding shift down for the whole entire time. See how fast this happens. Wowee. Of course, there will be a bunch of mobs that are going to appear on this, but I do not care at this point. Oh my freaking good lord. Freaking drowned. Scared the snot out of me. Good lord. Like, seriously, I am freaking jumped out of my freaking body. Okay, are there any more drowned that randomly want to appear and randomly attack me for no reason? It's probably the only bad thing about doing this over the water. It's a good thing you didn't have a freaking trident. Otherwise, I would have been like, yo, bro, you need to give me your trident, bro. Freaking scare the crap out of me, man. Jeez. Well, you know what? That gives me the push now to actually keep going with this. I have energy now. Wowee. Who would have thought? Okay, we are definitely not going to have enough. Yep, we're not. Okay. Swimming back. Also, my sword durability is kind of getting low, which is sad. Not going to lie. Not going to lie there. Yeah, we just need to put stairs here, I think. I think that's going to work. Oh, look. There's our little cave entrance there, which may be a sidebar. So that's going to be fun and exciting. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, I'm kind of hoping, too, that I can go to the other village and I can steal somebody's bed. Oh, is this done? Heck yeah, Batman. Oh, that's kind of done. Do we not have any more leaf litter? Did I get rid of it all? Yeah, I think I got rid of it all. Dang. Thought I had enough. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. It is fine. Oh, we do have 4 leather, which I guess we could theoretically, you know, start making stuff. I'm just going to grab a bunch of freaking stone. I don't think we'll need that much, but I have a feeling we may. And, oh, Medic has returned. Welcome back, my friend. Glad that you are now clean. You missed me getting scared the crap out of by a random drowned as I was building this path. Because I have built this path, or I'm starting to build this path. Look at how lovely it is. That dolphin approves. Dolphin just leapt out of the water and said, "Woohoo! Wahoo!" I do see a skeleton on the map, which, cool. Not too worried about that. No spooters appeared, though. Uh-oh. There's a trident-wielding Pingus around here. Oh, he's over there. He's over there. He's trying to shoot at me, though. Ah! Oh, he's down there. God freaking dang it, man. Okay, we gotta move. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, Trident Spooter. He's trying to murder me right now. This is bad. You know, I said in the last moment there that, you know, when I got scared, I was kind of hoping that a trident-wielding Pingus would not show up. And it would appear that a trident-wielding Pingus has shown up. So this is just great. Classic bob and weave. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I hear him. Where is he? Oh, he's straight ahead of me. But I don't see him. I see him on the... Did that dolphin just disappear? What the heck? Did the trident-wielding Pingus disappear? Yo, I think he did. I think he despawned. My goodness. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Random trident-wielding Pingus randomly despawns for no apparent reason. It's fine, though, because that means I can just return back to the base because it is getting a little bit late. Man, that's whack. Pingleberry bobs and pingleberry weaves. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go back to the base, and wonder why a freaking Pengus decided to ping us. Actually, you know what? Okay, nothing's going on there. I almost want to make a whatchamacallit. I almost want to make another bookshelf. Let's see if I can. Where did I put the leather? Right here. Okay. You know, sometimes it hurts to yawn because of the freaking root canal. Wanted to ask you. Yeah, that's not really the greatest way to ask to become friends with me, but blah. All right, bookshelf. Oh yeah, we got to create books before we create bookshelves. So let's go ahead and create those books. And look at that. We need 6 planks and 3 books. And of course we have 4 books. So we'll go ahead and grab the planks. Go ahead and oops. Blop and bloop. There we go. We got another bookshelf. Fun and exciting times. There's a part of me that actually wants to wait to put that there and instead put the bookshelf in the new house. I'm going to go to sleep first before anything happens. But I think we're going to come over here. And we're going to go to the new enchanting room. Because that is over here. Good lord, these chickens are freaking loud. We're going to go ahead and put this guy here. And then we may as well, I guess, move the enchantment table over to here. Probably is a bad move on my part, but at the same time, you know, I feel like why not, you know? There is also a part of me that wants to see if getting rid of one of these is going to be bad. Yeah, okay. 4 books. You know what? That's fine. That is fine. Because here's why. We can theoretically make some more of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because that'll give us 4 of those. So essentially, we are getting them back, but they just, for whatever reason, just kind of turn into books. Which I don't understand why you can't just get the whole thing back. I mean, I guess the fact that they want to act like actual bookshelves is the reasoning behind that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, bruh. So, bam, 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 bam. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 bookshelves going on there. It's starting to come together here, I think. I feel like it's starting to come together. There's nothing in any one of these chests, which is totally fine. Not going to worry about that. You know what? We're just going to go back this way and hope that no trident-wielding Pinguses are going to freaking Pingus on us, because I'd be very disappointed in that. And I really don't want any drowned or any trident wielding drowned to come after us here, because I do kind of want to work through the night, because I do want to get to the village, and I do want to have that made this live stream because I feel like it needs to be made this live stream. Like, at least have some kind of villagers over in my area, you know? Maybe by the end of this live stream. Kind of doubt that's going to happen. But we'll see. See what happens. We shall see what happens. Because now I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy freak is sleepy. Meow, 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 meow. I also was thinking about going to the Mesa biome that I think is south of my base. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I may have to make more pickaxes for that. But then again, maybe not. Maybe I won't. Oh god, there's a drown somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Hello there, sir. You're looking mighty drowned today. Goodbye, sir. Do not wish for you to pingus me as I go to the village. I can literally see the village from here. That is awesome. I love the Pog Mesa. Pog Mesa. I've been outside of Pog Mesa. There's nothing there. You know, speaking of that, I haven't seen anything from Wayne Radio TV at all. Like, nothing has come from my feed of his, and I'm a little concerned because I really do like the fact that they're doing Half-Life 2, but the fact that I haven't seen anything from him just concerns me. I feel like I hear the villagers already, but could be wrong. Alright, I'm having a brain fart as to the M. Oh, mineshaft 2. Oh, the mineshaft is literally underneath that? That's interesting. Didn't realize I was all the way underneath that. Or maybe I just forgot. That's probably what happened. This is what happens when you don't play for 9 days. Doop. I also, speaking of things that I haven't played in a while, the creative map has not been forgotten. I do kind of want to get back to that at some point. Not sure when that's going to happen. But Ryan Trahan has also inspired me to do some things on that. More so for the castle than I am planning on making. Hopefully I can redo TC's Nether Fortress castle thing. Not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see what happens. I still need to finish that one village area, though. With all the wooden structures and stuff. That most certainly needs to be done before I consider going on to another area. Okay, let's see. We are above a ton of tropical fish, which is actually something that I need to catch at some point in the bucket, because I would like to have some tropical fish in my aquarium alongside of the axolotl, which I may just allow the axolotl to kind of rummage around in its own little area. Once I build the barn. That barn is going to probably take me a while, because I'm going to have to get rid of everything that I've constructed for the original house, and then figure out what kind of a design I want for the barn. I definitely want to put horse stables in there. I definitely want to move the animals. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. The barn could also be our house, if I really think about it. But I would like to have all of my tables close by to each other. Would definitely like to have that happen. So, again, we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is so much better than holding shift and trying to do this. Alright, I see a bunch of villagers all nice and happy and healthy. Hopefully I can bring them over to my base, but it would seem that the path connects right here. Boom. We're just going to have to get rid of their stable. Actually, no, I'm probably not going to get rid of the horse stable here. I'm probably going to make a path going some way. Actually, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it at all. You should make a medic shrine so that people can worship my great Oh, man. You know what? That would be really funny. I would be down for that, but that would be really funny. Let's see. You know what? I think the best path is going to be over here. We're just going to kind of go to the side here for a little bit. And we're going to connect to that house right there. That's what we're going to do. And I'm thinking, because it is getting dark outside. Oh man, look at this. We may actually be able to have enough stone. Oh, I think we overshot. Did we overshoot? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But eventually, I'm going to have to get over there and get into a bed. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, did I? Oh, for heaven's sake. You know what? Squirrel that. That's going to stay there. Don't have time for that. I know people will probably be like, PS2 freak, you were wasting a precious cobblestone block. But you know what? It's going to be okay, folks. Doesn't matter to me. We are here at this person's house. And I'm just going to do this because I can. And there we go. Y'all are being too slow. I'm stealing your bed. That's what happens. Oh, look. That guy came in and he's like, nope. Not going to deal with that. That's okay. They're going to come with me at some point. They're going to come with me, and it's going to be just grand and fine and awesome. But look at that. We got a path going all the way to this village here. I am so happy that we now have a path. I don't have to freaking go, I don't have to swim. I don't have to take a boat. We've got a path all the way down here. My hope is that these villagers maybe potentially go on the path and they can, just walk straight on the path and eventually get to the house. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We shall see. We shall most certainly see. Ooh, geez, I need to watch where I'm going on here. Ah, yes, my phone has decided to yet again let me know that I am streaming. Which I do like that. I think that's great. Okay, there's a drown down there, but I'm not worried about that drowned. Look at this path. It's going to take us a little while to get from the village to here. But you know what? That's totally fine. Because we have a path now. And I am super stoked about that. There's also a part of me that kind of wants to connect another path to here and then maybe make a path going that way, but I don't think that should happen. I do want a path going this way, though. So you know what? We're going to make that path happen. Make it happen right now. This path is going to lead the villagers to the barn, and it's also going to lead them to here, where they can, if they wish, take care of the lovely creatures that are going to be in here. And then at some point again, you know, this is going to be a barn, and it's going to be connected by a path. But look at that. We have another path going to the aquarium. I'm super happy about that. So we got a path going to the village. Got a path going to the aquarium. Now we need to make a path somewhere going to this village straight ahead of us. And then we can figure out what to do from there. Now, I'm going to probably keep this little path here simply because it's there. Satisfactory Hypertube. Oh, Lord. Yeah, play that game again. It's been too long. I'm trying to think of how I actually want to go about doing this. Because, again, like, I want to keep this path here, but I also want to, I don't know. Maybe I could build like a bridge over this, like a little bridge going across here. I'm just trying to think of where that would actually work. Because like here, I feel like it wouldn't. Unless you make like a staircase going up and then, or just a plain Jane, I don't know, something or other. But I also, I don't know. I guess we could make a thing here. You know what? Let's make a thing right here. Let's make like a bridge right here. And then just kind of, well, maybe not. Maybe I will have to cut down this tree. You know what? Yeah, this tree's going to have to come down. Because this is a perfect 3 thing right here. And this tree's in my way. So, I'm sorry, tree. You're going to have to come down. I didn't want you to come down. But you're coming down. It's going to happen. I hate for it to happen, but it's going to happen. Also, there better not be a freaking zombie in my new base there. Slinky Dinky all the way to the... Look, Mommy Nature doesn't need to know, okay? She's got her own problems that she needs to deal with right now. So... She doesn't need to know what's going on in my Minecraft world. Okay, here is where we're going to build this path. And I think... I think it needs to... how do I explain this? I'm trying to think of how to explain this, and I can't. I don't know why. Yeah, we're just going to need to make like a staircase type thing with this, because I kind of want it to go over the hump that is that tiny hill over there. Okay, this needs to, yeah. The only way to do that, of course, is by using more of these cobblestones, and I don't like the fact that I have to use more of these cobblestones, but it's gonna have to happen. Oh, look, a lovely freaking sapling decides to freaking be a pingus and not let me pick it up. God dang it. Love how that squid's trying to swim over there. Alright, let's keep going here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. 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 There's going to be a really tall bridge going over there. That's fine. I have, almost fell into the water there. No issue with that. I think we need to do one more. Do I see a spider over there? No, I think that's just a random flower. Gosh, is this all the freaking stone that I took from the chest? It's fine, though, because we are kind of running out of time for daylight. Okay, I think we may want to do one more. See, now this is going to be an issue here, too, because I can't just go into the water and, you know, build the thing. I'm going to have to hit shift here. We're just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm going to go... Oops. I'm going to go really slow, and then I'm going to do something dumb like that, because I'm not paying attention to where my crosshair is. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo. You know what? I'm actually not worried about it being dark, because there is a part of me that wants to fight whatever critters are out here. We need to get some more arrows. So if there are Skeletors that wish to fight, I would be down for that. I would not be down for creepers, though. Just saying. Like zombies, spiders, and skeletons, I can totally do. But when it comes to creepers, I really don't want to do that right now. They're going to have to be fought on the ground and not literally up here in the air, because I don't want any materials to go to waste, you know? So, can we reach this island without wasting any materials? Oh man, we're almost there. We're almost there. We may have to get rid of the tree here. Yet another tree that I'm going to have to get rid of. Don't want to get rid of the tree. But if it inhibits progress, then we're just going to have to get rid of it. Or we could use it, theoretically. Could use it. Oops. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Alright, well this is going to be fine. I'm just going to get rid of some of these leaf blocks. And we're going to keep on trucking there. Now, if I wanted to build like a zippity-doo-dah thing, we're going to have to get rid of these. And I hate to do that. But what must be done must be done. So we're going to have to get rid of that. I'm probably not... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. And down it goes into a section of Pingus that I didn't think it would ever go into, but there we are. You know what? Squirrel it. I'm going to do that. Alright, it is now getting dark outside, which means mobs are going to spawn. I'm not going to be a happy PS2 freak. I mean, I might be, but still. Oh, they're a freaking... God dang it, game. Didn't want sticks to randomly spawn, but they did. Alright, well, here we go. Got a path through a tree. It is a nice little path. Actually, you know what? We're going to run out of cobblestone here anyway, so we probably should head back to the base anyway. Look at that. Got to run back to the base now. For any mobs decide to spawn. Which I think... Wasn't there a zombie over here? A zombie? Oh, you're down there. You're about to turn into a drowned, I'm sure. Which is just grand. Actually, not really. Well, the good thing is, if there are any mobs that spawn up here, they're not going to come down and try to attack my freaking critters. Which irked me. Freaking hated that fact. Look, medic. I'm sorry that I had to trim your tree, my friend, but your tree was in the way of me making progress. And I need to... Whoops. I'm literally going the wrong way here. I need to grab more freaking stone. That's what I need to do. Gotta grab all the freaking stone. Right, that goes in there. Look. Also, medic, your tree, it's right here. Okay. You got 20 of them. We can plant a ton, and it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. All right, this needs to go, I think, in here. Yes. That can go in there. I've got more paper, which can go in here. That book. Oh, look at that. We have 3 books, which means we could technically make another bookshelf, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. Lettuce, tomatoes, go ahead and do it. Boom. Bookshelf get. Bookshelf acquired. Okay, so the wood is going to go back in here. I don't know why my bread is there. And that bookshelf's going to go in the new house. And we're... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to come back. I need to grab the stone. Grab. Okay. That hopefully should be enough. At least for now. At least for now. I owe you massive tree stonks. Stonks. Alright, let's go ahead and actually, before we start making a path over that way, let's go ahead and put this guy in here. Bada bing, bada boom. We have 6 of those now, which is great. That means progress is going to be at hand. Look at this friggin' random large bridge over here. This is like randomly massive. Oh boy. It's going to be fine, everybody. It's going to be fine. We are going to connect the villages to our place. And then we are going to hopefully bring a villager into our area. Maybe. Not 100%. We've got a massive tree farm, medic. I mean, it probably will be once I'm done with the tree farm that I'm planning on building or adding on to. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. How? Okay, we're right above land, which is good. I'm hoping that we have enough stone to make it to the village. If not, I'm going to be sad. That is not where I wanted that to be placed. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to come down here. Squirrel it. Probably is a bad idea to come down here, but it also is faster, I feel. And I also feel like at some point could make a step to get back on here. So that way I don't have to worry about swimming all the way. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh yeah, this is going to be high up from the ocean here. Like extremely high up. Okay, so lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep that there for now. We've got a long way to go before we get to the village here, it seems. Of course, it's going to take a while because, like I've said before, the ocean is very deep or very far away, very far down. And I can't just simply go into the ocean and just, you know, boop things here. I gotta freaking hold shift the whole entire time. I mean, I feel like I would be really lucky if I could get this from the ocean down yonder. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. Unless I somehow build like an aqueduct looking thing, which I don't think would make sense. Oh well, we'll just be up here for a good while until we can get to the village, which hopefully shouldn't be too far away. PS2 Freak is getting sleepy yet again. Let me actually grab Pepsi. PS2 Herbologist Freak. Not the Herbologist. We're like PS2 Sleepy Freak 11223. So I am getting kind of sleepy. Doop-a-doop-doo. We're getting there, everybody. Wowee. Yeah, the Mesa biome is somewhere over that way. I do want to... Yeah, I do kind of want to go to the wolf section. At some point. Not sure when. Probably when I actually bring leads. PS2 Blanketeer Fort. Dude, I almost want to make a blanket fort right now. You know how fun that would be if like I was like J-Stu Studios and I could just make a blanket fort whenever I wanted to and be like, hey guys, welcome to my blanket fort. This is what we got going on in here. Got some cool lighting. Blah, blah, blah. Absolute raw fort power. But unfortunately, I am not like J-Stu Studios. At least not yet. Don't know exactly how or when that's going to happen. But who knows? Just got to get these new YouTube channels up and running. You know, like Duck Attack. Got to get Duck Attack going. That will continue on where we have left off in terms of every live stream that I'm doing currently. So if I do happen to make Duck Attack at some point in the very near future, Mylanta will be shown. Exactly, Medic. Exactly. The Quack Quack Nut is going to be more strong, I feel, with Duck Attack. But yeah, so this is going to be streamed on Duck Attack. Mylanta will be streamed on Duck Attack. The Creative World will be streamed on Duck Attack. And then I'm thinking about doing Subnautica at some point, seeing as Subnautica 2 is out now, which is crazy to think about. Saw Video Game Donkey playing it recently. Don't know if I'm going to play it. I need to really play Subnautica 1 and Subnautica Below Zero, I feel, before I play Subnautica 2. But we'll see how it goes. You know, if anybody wants to make my Subnautica 1 Let's Play series, you know, popular and stuff, they're more than welcome to do so. I did not finish doing that Let's Play, though, because at some point I got kind of stuck with it, or stuck, and I didn't really feel like going back to it. So we definitely should do Subnautica 2, Medic. We definitely should do that. not sure how many players you're allowed to play on that, but I think it's 4, if I'm not mistaken. And speaking of multiplayer with 4 players, the game that I was given to do like a review on, aka Dreadway, I think is on sale right now until I want to say Memorial Day. Not 100% sure. I got to look at the page, but it's a really good price. I think it's like $5 instead of 10, so it's half off. Definitely want to keep supporting that developer. So please go out and buy Dreadway. Support the developer, because this dude is pretty cool, if I may say so myself. And yeah, we're almost to the village. We're almost there. Not sure if we're going to... Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there. We definitely have enough... Yo, what is down there? Oh, that's glow squid. It's like, what is this weird shiny thing in the ocean that I am seeing right now? There's a magma cube right there, or magma block. We're almost there, folks. We are almost there. I'm super excited, super stoked that we are almost there. And nothing has spawned on this bridge thus far. We're going to go sleepless night because we must do that. And I say we must, and I mean we must, because I really want to keep going with this bridge so that we can connect the village to my place, and that at some time in the near future we can drag the villagers to my place and go from there. Again, that's only if and when the buildings are done, because I really want to finish the buildings before I just grab villagers and place them somewhere. Plus I need to make some shears so that I can make some beds, unless I just take their beds, which I feel like that kind of would be quite interesting. Would be quite interesting indeed. Okay, there's a zombie there, but there's also a Skeletor and a spider, and I'm a little concerned that Skeletor over there is going to try and do something to me. Dreadmaster. Zombie I'm not too worried about, though. He's just being a zombie. But Skeletor over there, definitely kind of worried about him. That being said, I could totally take them on. So not worried about that. I think I'm going to do that. Zombie! Goodbye, zombie. Now, Skeletor. Where did you go? Let me just torch this place up here, because I'm here. Where is Skeletor? There's... Ah! There we go. Thank you for the 2 arrows. Yeah, that'd be cool, Medic. I 110% believe you should do that. Get that Dreadway going. Alright, so... Now that those guys are out of the way. Again, not too worried about the Spooter, because Mr. Spooter, again, can be dealt with. I just want to get Skeletor out of the way, because I didn't want him shooting me off of this thing. Oh, and of course there's another stupid Skeletor over there. Which, again, I'm not worried about that. I do want Skeletors to be defeated, although he's... Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're going to have a problem here. We are going to have a problem. I don't have a bow and arrow, and I can't just shoot Dude Man. And he's going to be right there. Oh, no, he's about to come this way. You know what? Shoot, hang on. I'm gonna have to fight them. I hate to do this. So I'm in the middle of a freaking building. But they're gonna have to. There we go. He is dead. Medic wants me to fight the spider, so I'm going to fight the spider. If Skeletor does not come over here. Okay, yeah, come over here, because there's a lot of grass that I don't want to swipe accidentally. There we go. Got a spider eye, which is quite fun. Not really. Alright, creeper is somewhere around here. Hey, nicely done, medic. Appreciate that. Alright, I'm going to keep lighting this area up because I don't want any more critters spawning around here. There is coal over here, and there is a creeper. Hello, creeper. Oh, shoot. Don't blow up. I mean, you can blow up if you want to. I just don't... Okay, never mind. I just don't want you to blow up, and yet you blow up anyway. Cool. Let me get this coal. Since I'm here. And it's distracting me from my mission, which is literally to build this freaking bridge around here. No, can't freaking build a bridge because all these friggin' mobs are everywhere. Alright, let me light this place up here too. There we go. Yes, you get a free Spooder pet with your purchase of Spooderway. And it will come in the mail as soon as those two Skeletors burn up in the flames. So I don't need those guys. I may just actually, like, go into the village here and, like, literally... Oh god, the skeletons are so close. Okay. Spooder content. Yeah, I'm lighting this area up only because at some point I want to get to the villagers. I'm not sure where the Oh, Skeletor's probably underneath there. That's probably where he is. S in the chat for Spood. Hello, creeper. That was a crunchy one. That was also a You mother fluffer. Come on, man. Can I just get friggin' Okay, here's Skeletor. I don't know where he is. I mean, I do, but I don't. I think he's underneath. I need to move that torch, I guess, because I want to fill in this area here. Because I don't want Skeletor to be booping me if I continue on here. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay. Skeletor is trapped underneath this thing here. There's a sheep right there. And it is now becoming daylight, which I am glad for. Man, Skeletor's really, like, moving around. Burping. Yes, the burp must happen, unfortunately. Hello, Skeletor. See, it's unfortunate for you because I have a shield and you do not. But thank you for your bow. That was very kind of you. Not that I needed another bow. But I can most certainly put that to good use. Okay, so let's see. I may have to cut... No, I don't have to cut down the tree. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, oh, I may have to cut down this tree, but nope. Don't have to do that. don't have to at all. I don't know how much more lighting I can give this area, seeing as, like, I feel like I've made it lit enough around here. But I digress. Don't I dare what? What are you talking about, medic? Cut down a tree? Oh, there's a villager. I feel like that villager, like, almost scared me. The medic tree farm of knowledge. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually cut down this tree. This tree is in my way, so I do apologize. Oh, God, look, the pillagers are here. What the pingus, dude? Well, this is just great. I don't know how I feel about this now. Medic, did you send those pillagers out to get me simply because I'm cutting down this tree? I feel like you did. No. No tree vengeance. I don't even know where they are. Are they on my path? Oh, they're over there. What are they shooting at? They better not be shooting at a freaking villager. No, you don't see me, pillagers. Go swim somewhere else. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you right now. Don't want to deal with you. I want to make this path so that I can get to this village. Alright, let's do this. Let's keep going with this path. Okay. We may have to make like a stairway going up there, but I think that's going to be once we get there. Because, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're going to have to make a little stairway going up there, but that's not an issue. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Getting rid of these random grass pinguses for no reason. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay. It's like I'm not having an issue with the fact that there are like torches underneath the thing here. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Just so you all know. Actually, no, I'm just going to do that. There we go. Let us tomatoes mushrooms keep going with the stairs here. If we can actually... Hello, sheep. We can actually get... Oh, I think we are on the same level. Are we on the same level? Or do we have one? I think we have one more thing to go. Okay. But if we can actually finish this path with the amount of stone that we have, I think I'm going to be happy. I think I'm going to be a happy PS2 freak. So you know what? Let me see what happens here. Probably shouldn't be doing this. But you know what? There we go. Got ourselves a path. And I will take it. We have 36 stone blocks left. And I am a happy PS2 freak. My goodness. Alright, so we've got... I feel like we made some good progress here. I feel like this is awesome. Oh, the pillagers are down there. I don't think they're gonna... Oh, they see me. Oh, well, they can bugger off. I'm not gonna fight them. I just need a bow and arrow, and then I will fight them. As long as they don't invade the village there, then I'll be fine. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 paths going to the 2 villages. I am super stoked about this. Super happy. Still have plenty of stone for us to construct an even better path. For right now, I think these two paths are going to have to do. It's going to be an easy way for me to get to both of the villages, and I'm happy about that. Very happy about it. So there we go. Look at our little section here. It's so awesome. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Super, super happy. Okay. So, I think the next plan of action here is to try and get to that mesa biome. But I also feel like I want to get a wolf. And if those wolves are still there... Actually, I don't even know where the heck I'm going here. Really don't know where I'm going. Okay, it looks like our farm is starting to grow. So maybe when we sleep and then wake up tomorrow, we can start getting the farm. But yeah, no, I'm super stoked about this, y'all. I'm like super, super stoked. This is great. We've got those two bridges going to the places. Super happy about that. I am, like I said, throughout this thing, I am kind of getting a bit sleepy, a bit tired. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Alright, so I have 3 leads here, which means I could potentially take 3 wolves with me. And I know somebody in the chat, like 3 or so videos ago, said, hey, you know what? That's not even worth keeping in here. I'm just going to do this. So we have a nice fresh bow that we can use. And then we got 4 arrows, which is nice, so that's good. Somebody in the chat a while back, look at this. Barely have any stone now. I mean, this is crazy. Took most of our stone. Although, technically, where's the stone chest? There it is. Oh, actually, yeah, we barely have any cobblestone left, which isn't a good thing, because we need to make some more pickaxes. And if I don't have a lot of stone, yeah, that's not good. We're gonna have to mine the heck out of something. I don't know what we're gonna mine the heck out of, but we're gonna have to mine the heck out of something. Okay, so I have dirt, which means I should put that in there. You can go there. Let's combine our torches, and then you. Okay, for heaven's sake, this is not what I freaking wanted to do. Put you in there. And then I think we should be good for a voyage. Actually, wait, let me go back up. I need to find my regular boat. Because I know I made a regular boat. There it is. There's my regular boat. Okay, we have Breach 4 and Smite 2 for books. I'm not sure what exactly to put those on. So if anybody's got a recommendation, please let me know in the comments or in the chat. That is a lodestone. This is a repair and disenchant. This is a cartography table. I'm just gonna diddle daddle around. I guess technically I could start getting rid of this area here. Seeing as there's nothing in here, we are going to at some point tear down this area anyway. So all the hard work and progress that I made making this enchanting table, or making this enchantment room, I'm now tearing down. But it's okay. It'll be fine. I will be perfectly okay. Seeing as, again, this is going to be a barn. Okay, so we got these random guys there. Just gonna do this. Probably shouldn't do that, but it's faster, I feel. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we will go to sleep here. Just a moment. Gosh, I do feel kind of weird tearing this section down here, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. And I do feel mostly protected, seeing as I have the wall up there. So I don't think anything's gonna necessarily spawn. See, this is a part of that. So I need to mine this section here. There we go. Now I can see my lovely horses and donkey. Skeleton horses, Mr. Ed. And I think the winner of the Kentucky Derby was... oh, see, now I'm having a brain fart. That's their name. This is the horse's name. I think it was like Golden something. Golden Tremor? I don't exactly remember. But anywho, that is now gone. It's time for us to sleep. And then we will have a wee bit of an adventure. Because we will go to first the wolf area. And then we will go to the whatchamacallit. I'm going to put that in there, put that in there, and we'll put that in there for now. We do need leads. And I'm thinking we need to grab some bones just in case. Even though, like, technically I could just grab the wolves with the leads. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do... do I want to do that? You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just... because I have the leads. I may as well use those things. Let me think. Is there anything else I need to do to prepare myself for grabbing wolfies? I don't think there is. Alright, let's tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and grab the wolves. I think we may end the live stream with us farming again. Because again, I am getting a little tired. Keep saying that, you know. I keep saying that I'm going to get tired. Or that I am tired. And then I just end up keep streaming. So. Alright. Put you in there. Let us find these lovely wolves. So that they may join us. See if I'm going the correct way too to get there. I probably need to go this way. I think. Yeah. I think I need to go this way. Alright, village number 1. I don't see the pillagers, which is good. It means they despawned. I don't want them to ever respawn again. But we will come back for these guys at some point in the future. Why does it look like there's a freaking whatchamacallit underneath me here? Looks like things are wooden underneath me. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not looking directly at the boat. But, okay, there's the broken nether portal that we saw the first time we went this way. At some point, I kind of would like to mine those obsidian blocks. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not done yet, Medic. I'm not signing off just yet. But, like I said, I have been getting tired, and it's getting kind of late, so... What the heck? Oh, the turtle. At some point I would like to get a turtle. Not sure how I'm going to do that. Oh, I already see wolves. I already see there's like one wolf over here, and there's like a cluster of them in that direction. You know what? Let's... Oh, yeah, that's right. There was like a waterfall thing going on there. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Go ahead and do this. It's a big stack of sugarcane right here. I'm just going to grab it for no reason. Other than I want to. Maybe I want some of these flowers here too. I don't know. Just going to randomly grab random stuff. Because I do want this leaf litter. Rah! Random stuff grabbing. Rah! Because leaf litter. Rah! Okay. Done with grabbing the leaf litter. At least for now. There are wolves here. Hello, wolfies. There's one. I have 3. 1. Where's the other one? Okay, you're running away. 2. Where's the third one? There's a third one over here. There you are. Boop. Oh! Hey! Wait a minute. This is a jungle. Hot diggity dog. Okay. You know, I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, I don't have a jungle biome yet, and I would like to find one. And sure enough, Wolf Canyon has a jungle biome, so that's great. Okay, I have no idea how those two are going to get up here. There we go. Okay. So that's good to know. There's some more leaf litter that I, smacked around. All right, wolfies. It's going to be a little bit of a wet ride, but y'all will be fine. So we're going to go to my house. It's going to be fun and exciting. Wolves. Wolves, everyone. Wolves. So super excited for this. So very excited indeed. Yeah, I just decided to grab those flowers because I do kind of want to make things kind of nice and purty once everything's pretty much done. So, or once the new buildings are completed. Is that a ship down there? Wait a minute. Did we already do that ship? I don't think we did that ship. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that because I have wolves, and I do not wish for the wolves to be all like, oh no, and just randomly float away from my Pingus. Randomly floating away from my Pingus. This makes no sense. Meow 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 meow. Okay, so we want to go... Let's go this way. I was going to say we want to go that way, but I don't think we necessarily want to do that. I've got wolves. I got wolves. Max grinding your crafting armor class. Nice. That's pretty nice, my friend. Okay, I hope I didn't go the wrong way, because I'm going to be annoyed. I don't think I did, though. Although I could have gone the other way. Oh, well, we'll just take a trip down to the other village. Oh, there's some pumpkins over there. I don't really need those pumpkins. Although... Oh, you know what? I think I may have squirreled myself here with this bridge. Because... now... I don't think I can necessarily cross. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, I can. I'm worried over nothing here. So I can just come over here. Yeah, I can just come over here. I don't know what I'm worried about. I really don't. I'm just a silly little PS2 freak. Okay. We are here. And my wolfies. For goodness sake, man. Okay, you know what? I'm not worried about that wolf. Not worried about him. Here's the reason why. We're here. And it doesn't really matter. And I swear to goodness, no. Don't go after the sheep. Don't want you guys going after the sheep. Alright, y'all are going to be placed here. I'm going to get the other wolf that's in my boat. And hopefully the lead is not going to be gone. Hello, wolf. Ah, there's the lead. Okay. So you... Okay, I hate the fact that this thing sinks to the very bottom. Really, truly do. You are super confused, I know. But it's okay, because your friends are over here. And, cheese bread. I love me some cheese bread. Could actually go for some cheese bread right now. Not gonna lie. I actually had some cheese bread the other day. It was really good. Okay. You are gonna go with your friends. You're gonna stay there. And here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go inside of my house. And we're going to... Oops. Going to find the bones. And I'm going to put this stuff in here while I'm at it. And I don't think... Yeah, that's not in there. So we're going to put that there. Actually, the leaf litter... We're going to put down here. Okay, we'll put you there. I'll put you there, and then you can go there. It is now getting dark. May as well sleep. So I don't want any zombies randomly going after my wolves. Alright. Alright, wolfies. Oh, y'all are looking at me funny. There's 1. 2. Come on. 3. Nice. Now I have wolves. And they are mine. They're chasing after each other, and I don't know why they're doing that. But they're going to have to come this way. Actually, I'm not... I'm going to lead them over here, but I'm not going to lead them through the garden, because I'm going to make them come... Actually, you know what? I don't think they're going to attack the sheep, so I don't know what I'm afraid of. At least I hope they don't attack the sheep. Be very disappointed if they did. But they're going to come in here, because this is going to be the future home of PS2 Freak. Actually, you know what? How do we breed them again? Isn't it like bone and bone or something? Where'd the other one go? Oh. You... No. Okay, it's not bone and bone. Never mind. Alright, well, I have 3 wolves now. And I'm having a brain fart as to how to breed them. I think it's meat. Isn't it meat? Like I give them meat or something? I don't know. There you go. 3 wolves. I am super happy right now. Not gonna lie. But, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms... Yeah, I think it is raw flesh. Pretty sure it's raw flesh. Lettuce, tomatoes, and mushrooms go back to the wolf biome. Because I saw that there was a jungle there, and if we could potentially get a parrot, that would be super cool. I would absolutely love that if we could get a parrot. Oh man, I'm so happy that we made this bridge here. Because now we've got 2 bridges and we have the ability to, bring the villagers over now. So pretty stoked about that. There was a ship over here too, wasn't there? That I think I completely missed. And now I don't know where it went, actually. And I'm having a brain fart as to where it went. And I want to say it was over here. And I could be wrong about that. Oh wait, there's broken nether. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm just getting extremely confused and distracted here, and I really shouldn't be doing that. There is a drowned over here. Going to ignore him. Yeah, pretty sure it's raw flesh. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it is raw flesh. So, yep. Can't believe we freaking found a jungle. I don't know why I'd never thoroughly looked over there, or thoroughly realized that there was a jungle there. But now I'm distracted by it, so we're going to go there. And we're going to see what we can see. And if we can find a parrot or something, that would be grand. Actually, if we could somehow get this wolf into my... Oh my god. Should not be going down this way. If we could either get this turtle in here, or if we could get the wolf. I think the wolf is like somewhere down yonder. So I don't see him anywhere. Alright, well, I'm going to park my... I'm trying to think of where to park this thing, because the wolf biome's over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to park it next to the waterfall. There's the waterfall. It looks like there's an axolotl down there, which is interesting. We sadly don't have a bucket to grab that axolotl, otherwise I totally would. Where's the freaking... Oh, it's straight ahead. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just going to light this place up too. Because why not? This place is going to be lit. It's going to be super fun and exciting. I'm going to get a random dirt block, as well as random thing of things. Oh, I see. That's where we were over there. Well, I'm just going to explore this area here. I probably should have a bed with me, but okay, I don't know why I was not grabbing the leaf litter there. Good lord, that is a big drop down there. Lots of big drop down there, don't you know? A really big drop. Alright, there's a lot of leaf litter here, which is good too. A lot of trees that are down. Doop-doop-doo. I almost want to grab this wolf and just take him with me. Maybe we'll do that once we explore the jungle over here. God, I can't believe it's like a random jungle. Randomly right here. I mean, look at this. Random jungle. Wowee. Whoa, what? Okay. Didn't know that was there. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna... These cocoa beans are not... Okay, that one's ready. I was gonna say, I'm gonna grab a cocoa bean that's ready. Hot diggity dog, man. Okay, we got some cocoa beans. Pretty stoked about that. I don't think there's anything else in here in terms of jungle-esque things that I would really want per se. Except for, again, more cocoa beans, but I don't see anything. I also don't see any parrots around, which is kind of a darn shame. I do see melons, however. Hello, melons. Don't necessarily want to grab you, because I have plenty of melons. Man, it's crazy how dark it gets in the jungle. Oh, and I already hear a freaking zombie. A friggin' zombie. Oh, and there's lightning. Okay, we saw another portal. Where was that? Ah, over here. This is very interesting to me. Because look at this thing, y'all. This thing is huge. Like, jeez. That is insane how big this thing is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Wait, leaf litter can go on netherrack? That's weird. Didn't know that was a thing. Also go on magma cubes, which is crazy to me. Oh gosh, there are a lot of things around here. Okay, we got ooh, Fortune 3 gold pickaxe. Depth Strider. Whoa, fire protection. Oh my gosh. Where's the zombie? There he is. Hello, zombie. Ow. Goodbye. Daddy 3 pickaxe. Yeah, that's for darn sure. Although it sucks because, like, it's a gold pickaxe. You know? It's not a... Oh god, where is it? Oh, he's right there. Okay. Come here. Forest is already catching on fire. Okay, well, we got some flesh, so that's good. Holy mother of Pingus. Okay, I'm not liking the fact that freaking lightning strikes are happening everywhere. Also not liking the fact that that's, you know, a thing. And by that, I mean the lava. So I'm trying to figure out... You know, I'm just going to do this. Huge nether. There we go. Huge nether is going to be there. I don't know if and when I'm going to come back to that. I don't really see the point in coming back to it. But I am, however, going to collect these things. And by things, I mean the coconuts. Because maybe I would like to make some kind of coconut thing. I don't know. I do want to find the wolf, though. And the wolf is very close to where we are. So, there he is. Hi, wolf. Come with me, my friend. Ooh, there's a Skeletor over there. We're gonna go over here. There's also a spider that has some kind of effect on it. I gotta find my boat. No idea where my boat is. Actually, I do know where it is. Oh god. No. Stop. Oh, Wolfie's not happy about that skeleton. Which is good. It's good that Wolfie's not happy about Skeletor. Alright, so there are torches there, but that doesn't necessarily mean my boat is there. Wait, did I... Hang on. Did I take... No, I didn't take up my boat. I see it. Straight ahead. Now, hopefully, when we go straight ahead, too, we can get this other wolf. Because that would be nice. And I think he is literally straight ahead from us. Just as long as zombies aren't around. Okay, Wolfie is still behind me. That's good. Okay, Wolfie's still there. I don't see the other wolf, though. Which is fine. Look at all the fireflies. There is, however, a turtle, and I'm very tempted to get that turtle. But it is nighttime, and I really should go back to the thing. So come on, Wolfie. Let's go. Let's go back to my house. It's in the house. Good Lord, how do I get out of here? It's so dark. Freaking creatures are spawning everywhere. Okay, home I think is right in that direction, so we're going pretty good here. Going pretty good. Bum 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 bum. There's that nether portal there, which I may utilize for getting whatchamadoodle. Obsidian. Wonder if the skeletons spawned again. That'd be really funny. Home is right over there. Thunder roars and lightning strikes. We got another wolf, and we're gonna have some more wolves. Okay, skeletons. We don't want those. We don't want them skeletons. Okay, we're almost home. We're almost there. Super excited about that. I love how there's a creeper on the bridge. Oh god, look at those guys. Bunch of tomfoolery going on over there. Okay. We are home. This is good. Parked my boat right here next to my other boat. Come, wolf. Let me show you your... Well, let me place you on a wooden pillar. And then give you a bone here. There you go. Bone, 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 bone. Yay! You are my wolf now. Super exciting. Come on, Wolfie. Let's go to my house, which is over here. And then we will mate some wolves, and it will be super exciting. Actually, I need to eat some food here. There we go. Yes, Wolfie, you have friends in here. Come, say hello to your friends. There we go. Look at that. We have 4 wolves. Yay. I'm so excited. The flaw in otherwise perfect plan. We have zombie and creeper over yonder, which is not good. At least we're mostly lit over here. My goodness, there are a lot of mobs. It's okay, though. All is well. All is totally fine. Put some more of that leaf litter in there. And then I'm not sure... Let's see, cocoa. There is nothing we can do. At least I don't think there is. Bean? No. Having a brain fart as to what to do with cocoa beans. Having a huge brain fart. So I do want to plant them, but again, not 100% sure where we could plant them. Okay, there's that. I'm going to take this rotten flesh and I'm going to bring it with me so that we can mate some wolves. Look at that. This is awesome. Depth Strider 1, Fire Protection 3, Thorns 2 for the leggings. All we need is a helmet. And we got ourselves an amazing thing. Fortune 3 pickaxe, though. I mean, look at that. That's super... I mean, it's not extremely cool. Because it is, you know, a golden pickaxe. But for goodness sake, I mean... That's awesome. We have 6 lodestones. I mean, sheesh, man. Got another fire charge. Got some more magma blocks. Got another flint and steel, which... Did we put that in the material? Oh, we did put that in the materials chest. Okay. Put my bones back. We're going to have to get some more Skeletors. Put the leads back there, too. I think that's everything. So I'm going to mate the wolves. I actually may need to make a new iron sword at some point. So we probably should do that very soon. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that now. Seeing as, you know, it is dark outside and don't quite want to go to sleep. Seeing as, again, the sun's coming up. So... Okay, well, we got another iron sword, which is grand. The fact that the sun's coming up means things are going swimmingly here. I'm going to go mate some wolves. Hopefully Skeletor hasn't actually appeared. So I will be very disappointed if that is the case. Alright, wolfies. Bam, 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 bam. Don't know if that's... Okay, that's not how you do it. No. How do... Okay, I'm having a brain fart here, because clearly I could have sworn that you mate wolves with meat. So I don't know why they're not... Unless it's because it's raw flesh. And it needs to be cooked meat. Which I don't think I have... Do I have cooked meat in here? I'm pretty sure I have raw meat. And I'm not going to give them fish, because I don't think they eat fish. Do I have meat in here? I feel like I... Yep, there it is. Raw mutton. I'm probably going to have to cook that. But that's the only thing I have in terms of food that could potentially be for mating. I'm going to put the thing in here. There we go. Alright, this is done. Boom. Let's see if these wolfies get wolfy and multiply. Because I'm pretty sure... Okay, let me see. You. Ah! It is... Okay, well... You are adorable. My goodness. That is super adorable. Okay, so it is cooked meat that makes them multiply. So there we go. We have mated our wolves. I'm looking at the farm here. The farm's not too shabby. But I feel like it's not time yet to farm. So I think what I'm going to do, because I am pretty tired, and I feel like I should go to bed right now, is I'm going to probably... Ooh, I may make some axes and stuff. Do I have? I have a couple of axes here. Honestly, I may combine the hoes together, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. Trying to think. I think I want to make more iron pickaxes because a lot of what we have... Oh, how did I have 24 iron ingots? I thought I had more than that. Oh yeah, I got a stack right there. Okay, lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and make that amount of iron pickaxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to make this amount of iron pickaxes because I think in the next video, what I want to do is I do want to tear down all of this stuff. And I hate to do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make some more axes too. Why not? We're looking kind of iffy on the stone field though, which honestly is kind of sad. Let's make 10 axes just in case. Because I feel like that should be enough, especially with the amount of axes that we have in the chest here. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this in my inventory. And then in the next stream, what I'm going to do is we're going to mine. And I know... Or we're not mine. We're going to tear down a lot of this stuff. And I know it's going to take a while to do that. But I figure, you know, may as well do it. Because why not? I gotta figure out what dirt block I want to get rid of here, though. So there we go. Got rid of that dirt block. The reason why I'm going over... Oh, did the arrows despawn? For heaven's sake, man. I was going to go over here and grab arrows, but the arrows despawned. So never mind. I'm not going to go over here then. Blah. Oh well, whatever. In the next stream, this is coming down. Just about all of this is coming down. And it's going to happen. I know it kind of sucks that it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And, yeah. This tree is going to go away. And that'll be the first thing that goes. And then I think a lot of the stuff that I was working on and progressing, it's all going to go away. So, see you then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did like it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and go buy Dreadway, because it's on sale right now for $5 as of this live stream. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Till then, folks. Until then.